Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kyle here. I'm a new aquatic enthusiast, I guess you could say. I've been at this for a few months now, but growing up when I was young, I did have fish as a child. My parents helped with all that, obviously. Now, as a full grown adult, yeah, I love the hobby on my own. I've got three different fish tanks on the go, and today I'm bringing you my Biocube. So, this here is a 32-gallon Biocube. It's an awesome tank. Great, especially for beginners too. Got a full lighting setup in it. Everything is hidden behind that back wall. Obviously, heater is required for this tank. It's got a good filtration system. I put my own kind of bubbler little system in the back there to help get some extra oxygen in the tank. Not a lot, just a little. But it's been a great tank. It's very user friendly, easy to clean for the most part. I will say you are limited on the plant options. If you do want to put live plants in your tank, this is probably not your best option if you want to go of a more live, natural basis. I do have a couple of plants down here at the bottom, as you can see. They have done well. I did get lucky with it, but I will definitely say you are very, very limited on that aspect. That being said, it is, like I said, great for beginners. It also is very space used. How do I say? It's got a good space range for it there. As you can see here, I have this in my bedroom. It's very nicely, cozily fit. Not a lot of noise comes out of it too, which is also awesome. I've got about 21 different fish in here. You want to consider, obviously, size parameters based on your tank. I kind of go as long if the fish are about an inch in size, which is your platies that you see in here, and your guppies. You want to consider about 1 gallon per inch. Obviously, I do have a couple of bigger fish in here, which is the gouramis. They get about 3 inches full grown. These breeds in here, which are the neon blues and your red dwarfs. So once again, you're looking at there 3 gallons per fish. I have four of them, so it takes up quite a bit of space there. I've also got a few swordtails in here, so they're about 2 inches full grown kind of thing. They're not too bad there as well, so once again, you do want to be careful pretty much with most breeds on anything with your male to female ratio on things. This tank has done me well so far. It's been up and running for about 4 months. Trial and error, obviously, through a few things with cleaning and figuring out best ways to work with the fish and everything, because I do want to give them a good habitat and home. Let's start with the cleaning on this here, I guess. Cleaning the Biocube, fairly easy. I do it about every 2 weeks because algae does start to build up fairly quickly. I do turn the lights off every night in the tank. It's got 3 lighting modes on it, so you can kind of play with that throughout the day and everything. But yes, I do turn them off at night. It does significantly help reduce algae growth, and it gives a good sense of day and night for your fish as well too. Not to mention my one breed down here, Eddie. He is a ghost knife fish. He is also nocturnal, so he quite is very thrilled when I have the lights out in here for him. Anyway, back to the cleaning. So cleaning, yeah, fairly simple here. It's a manual clean for me because I do not have the setup for like just the pure water change system, so I do this all by hand. I have one of those hand pumps. It does help the system out, but it takes me about an hour from empty cleaning, taking the decorations out, vacuuming the gravel and everything, fresh water in and treatment and all that. Yeah, it takes about an hour, I do want to say, so that's not bad. As long as you're willing to commit about an hour every 2 weeks to this tank to keep it clean and looking decent, you'll be pretty good. That being said, once again, you are limited by space in this tank, so be considerate with the breeds that you are putting in here. I really would not recommend any species that is going to grow to a significant size. Untestamentally knowing, I put some silver dollars in here and they grew so fast. Could not believe it. They've been in the tank for like 2 months and they had literally over doubled in size. So lucky for them, I have a brand new 75-gallon tank downstairs in my living room, which you will see another day. So they got to go live the luxury life in that big bad boy down there. And I'll tell you about that tank a little more in another video. Anyway, more on this tank here. Yeah, it's been doing me great. Low maintenance work. Parts are easily accessible. New parts as well too online. This has been quite a well done tank. It's got a nice biomedia basket in the back there for changing everything there. It's a little flimsy, I will say that. You can upgrade it online. I'm not exactly sure of the brand or what it's called, but you can get a better media basket if you just type in media basket for like your aquarium. You can find it, especially for the Biocube. If you type in Biocube media basket, you will find an upgraded version online. It's about $60. Personally, I think it's worth it. I haven't gotten it yet, but I will be getting it soon enough. Other than that, yeah, fairly easy to clean the tank there. You basically, I pull out my decorations. I do leave the fish in the tank. I have learned that through trial and error. It's such a pain in the butt to try and catch them every time you want to change the tank. Not to mention, it puts a lot of stress on the fish. I had some beautiful tuxedo tetras in the tank here. Tried to do a change one day, and because of the stress and the shock of everything, I lost them. It was unfortunate. I was sad by it, but this is unfortunately kind of the stages you have to go through with trial and error. I have probably lost about close to a dozen fish out of this tank. That, once again, purely trial and error, seeing what works, what doesn't work. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that for a start right now. I'm going to bring you a lot more videos, guys. This is just talking about the Biocube itself and what's going on with it. Like I said, pretty good tank. I give it a thumbs up in my opinion there. I've been working with it for about 4 months now. I love the light options on it, and you can set up a timer with it as well too, towards how it'll change throughout the day, which is a pretty nice effect in my opinion as well too. Makes life a little bit easy, and if you don't want a huge sequence of brightness through the tank, it also helps too, because the dimmer the lights obviously helps reduce the algae growth, but I do need the lights in there to help keep my plants alive. Anyway, so this is my first video. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to be bringing you a lot more. Stay safe out there. Stay cozy. Hope everybody's doing great.